Boom, bam. You know who it is. Young Drilly. We're here again. This week, Boris Johnson gave a speech to highlight Black History Month. A man who openly says he's frightened of seeing little black kids on the street. A man who has described black people as pickaninnies with watermelon smiles. So much love, Boris. A man who believes we shouldn't lie about the history of Britain by tearing down these statues of horrible slave traders and war criminals. And yet, I'm speaking to you from a city that's been built and rebuilt on the shoulders, backs and necks of the black community and the minority that is currently suffering. From within a nation that's exported colonial violence across the globe and created a blueprint for suffering that continues today. But we don't even know the half of it. You want to know why? Because the government literally had a policy to destroy the records. Operation Legacy was introduced in 1947. Its whole purpose was to destroy anything that might embarrass Her Majesty's government. Yes, you heard me say it. I'm talking about Britain's colonial legacy, the topplings of governments, massacres, torture, evidence burned, and history rewritten. Literally rewritten. So when the British government talks about editing our past, or Boris says we shouldn't edit our past, man's speaking from experience. They're the best ones that have ever done it, my guy. Nowadays, our schools are metaphysical empires where black history and the real history of Britain and how it was built actually isn't being taught. Think about that. New guidance from government is making it even harder to teach children about anti-racism by effectively banning the use of materials by groups like Black Lives Matter and so forth in classrooms where a black student is half as likely to gain 3 A levels as their white counterpart in the same classroom, where black Caribbean students are 3 times more likely to be expelled. These aren't figures I like to throw out there, and then I'm not proud to throw out these figures. Do you understand? And then we have to get into a world where statistically they're more unemployed, they're more homeless, we're more likely to be stopped by police and searched without committing an actual crime, more likely to be imprisoned or arrested or die in custody. You know how the thing's set already. We can't do anything to change our history, but I'll tell you what we can do. We can sure as hell change our future. So vote for change, people. Vote for Drillminister. Young Drilly out. Boom, bam.